Yeah, when I look at my generation and the younger generation, it's crazy, Our ancestors, Broughton singing here, our Shaheeds, they didn't live like the way we're living, the sexual promiscuity, the way our dress sense is, the way people just doing this hookup culture, trial and error, you know, like for the youth, sex is like saying hello, and it's like just changing the clothes, changing banda, changing janani. By the time they're married on the fourth, fifth body count, or even when it doesn't work out, they'll keep trying. Most people are dying with like 9, 8, 10 numbers, bro. Like, there's no showing self respect, honor, dignity, izzat, you know what I mean? I feel sorry for the traditional dads, you know what I mean? That have to see their daughter getting laid with so many men and shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, some dads are fucking forced to bloody do the third llama. Some dads are forced to hear that their daughters been with 4 or 5 men. It must be painful, man. No wonder they're hitting the pub and drinking if they ain't got to go to Barney, because that's pain. Because women, you want to be the gatekeepers of sex. When the gate ain't got no fucking hinges or it doesn't never shut, you know what I mean? Is it kate, man? We ain't Goria, you know what I mean? But we're surpassing the Goria and Goria, man. Like on Insta and stuff, the way some up in here are dressing, it's just madness, man. It's moving mad. Up in there fucking checking prozzies, Marrakesh, showing, making pictures, and the married men as well. It's just crazy. Then why? Then you can't blame if your daughters come out corrupt and your sons. Do you know what I mean? Like I always explain to my sons. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, you date someone when you're older, and then you'd never give your body until you're married. And if it doesn't work out, then you try one more time if you want, if you ain't got kids or whatever the scenario is. But you're not gonna go hungry or crazy out here, man. Get them into Naam Simran from a young age. It's the only thing that's gonna help. Cause you know what I mean. It's like, and fathers have these, or fathers and mothers have these talks with your kids when they're young, man. You can't not talk about it, and then they're 89 and getting smashed in unis and shit. And they've had 3 years in uni, they've had about 8 mans, and then when they're married, you think they're gonna just fucking be good. Do you know what I mean? They're gonna cheat in the gym with Michael, you know what I mean? And that's what happens. I've loads of cases like that. Do you know what I mean? The youth these days haven't got tolerance to stay in a marriage. They get divorced quick. You have ups and downs in marriages. Shit happens. You know what I mean? So it's like there's too much, like just changing clothes, changing partners, like changing clothes, and the women ain't walking with no shame. Like they'll walk with their fifth partner, raggo, open, smiling and shit. Like, don't you feel like you've been laid by 5 mans and you let 5 mans in? Don't you feel like any sharam or like it's vulgar, man? You know what I mean? Is this what our shaheeds and ancestors died for? So we could live like this, have standards like this? Do you know what I mean? Where's the is it honor and shit, man? I feel really, really bad. It's going in the wrong way. And this shit bugs me, man, because you don't know the damage it does to the bond, the damage it does to our auras, all these energies, all this contamination and shit. It's not meant to be like this. It's meant to be so different. I know there was a lot of oppression in the days, but this is too liberal. We've done a fucking backflip. It's done a U-turn it's backfired on us. There were some rights that needed to be fought for women and men and all that, whatever. But it's too much now. It's really bad. Make your kid jump now, bro. The stories I hear, the stuff I hear, you know what I mean? People even close to me, what they're up to, you know what I mean? Yeah, to all the up in it that doing sexual crimes. Well, I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't understand it. Why you need to rape, abuse, touch up, cut your shit hair off if you're Amritari or if you're single, and just go clubbing before you do any of these crimes. You know what I mean? You're bound to pull. Obviously, prostitution's low, but that's better than rape, where you're forcing someone. At least the prostitute's willing. Just go on Tinder, swipe. It's not hard. There's so many promiscuous loose girls that want it. When we used to go clubbing when we were younger, the girls used to pull us. They used to come and chat to us and grab us. I mean, me and my gala mate were walking, and some mixed race girls, 5 of them, try to pull us into a car. You get me? Obviously, I wasn't that way inclined. I didn't go in. Even my gala mate got freaked out. You know what I mean? And he was that way inclined. Then after, when we got down the road, he's like, "Bro, I'm pissed. I should have gone in the car." But at the time, he shat his pants like, what's going on? Because it's never happened. You know what I mean? They just parked the car, started pulling us in the car, bro. Do you know what I mean? Pretty girls as well, all mixed race. 5 of them. It's mad. We were just walking. We was fucking dealing at the time. I think it was about 18 and that. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy, man. So I don't get this sexual crime shit. I just do not understand. Is there something else you lot gain? Is it the power? Is it the fear? Because if it was just sex, it's never been looser. It's never been easier to get sex. People have changed, you know, people have sex out saying hello. You know what I mean? It's like there's no Sharam left anyway. So there's no izzat left anyway. So it's so easy to get sex. If I wanted sex right now, all I have to do is go on my phone, go to these massage, happy ending places, go this. I'm not promoting this, but this is better than fucking rape. I do not understand why mans are raping, touching up boys. I just do not get this shit, man. Someone explain in the comments why people do it. I pray that the conscience of our lost youth wake up and we start thinking about izzat and our reputation. We are Guru Gobind Singh Ji's sons and daughters, and we need to start behaving like that. We've got to think about izzat, honor, dignity. These are big things in our band, you know. We are death before dishonor, huh? Our women, you know, they'd rather chose death than get raped or convert. You know, these are big things, man, and it's shocking the way our youth, our women, our men, you know, way we're going, man. It's sad times, man. I hope the band wakes up.
Men actually respect marriages. Women don't really respect marriages.
You're saying outside of the marriage. Like a man wouldn't come to you.
Yes.
Because he's like, oh, you've got your thing.
Yes, like, cause like when I used to meet guys, any type of famous guys and stuff like that, they'll be like, how you doing, Cardi B? Like this and that. My DMs were extremely dry. Nobody would approach me. But these women, they will throw themselves at a married man like it's nothing. It's like, oh well, whatever. And it's not because it was me. When I announced that I was single, oh boy. The DMs, every type of way they was trying to reach. But when they know that you're like in a marriage and like you have a family, they won't approach you.
I agree with Cardi B here, and I want to add a few things. I think one of the biggest reasons that men are very respectful of other male marriages is because they want sexual exclusivity. Men, the masculine nature in itself is very possessive. It wants purity, it wants exclusivity, and this is obviously demonstrated all throughout history with the idea of virginity. In addition to this, I think it's a threat of another man. Men are extremely dangerous, and when it comes to their women, they do not play. The amount of stories that you see and the amount of people that are in prison right now because they did crazy over some girl, we could talk about this for days. So I think any man is just going to avoid that, not only for the karma factor, but like you don't want problems with married men because that's really all they have a lot of times. Their wife and their sexual exclusivity to her. Also, if I know a chick is married, the thought of her being with her husband every single night would respectfully repulse me. I don't want to think about that, so I'm cool. There's a lot of single girls out there. I'll go talk to them.
The next man that enters my life, he is required to take me out on 3 dates before he gets my clothes off. I'm tired of men sexualizing me and objectifying me. Yeah, I've made it very easy for them to do. What happened to romance? I want romance!
It's because it's your fault. It's your fault. You created the exact problem you're complaining about. It wasn't men. It wasn't just hookup culture. It's people like you who are so quick to give up what was meant to be sacred for 3 seconds of pleasure. You're freely giving away the most beautiful sacred gift to anybody and everybody. Then you make a TikTok acting shocked when you're left feeling like nothing. Honey, a TikTok is not going to solve a problem that you created. Intimacy was never intended to be fast or casual. Now everybody wants these benefits without any boundaries or commitment. And then they wonder why everything's falling apart. Hey, little light bulb, you can't sleep with random strangers and expect to wake up feeling cherished. If you dream of having a healthy relationship one day and being a great partner, and you're involved in hookup culture and your entire idea of a connection is built on impulse and not intention, here's a little reality check. You have a lot of unlearning to do, and that starts today.
How fast until you hook up with someone?
2 days, 2 days.
How long until you cook for somebody?
There gotta be a ring on my finger.
the...
Because what am I cooking for no man? Because at the end of the day, all these men are dogs and all these men cheat. So why does a man?
In 2 days, you'll be willing to suck them, but you won't be able to cook for them.
Because that's so different.
You'll be willing to get crushed after 2 days, but you won't cook for them.
Looking for someone's dinner, like doing their laundry. Like, that's crazy.
You can't make this shit up.
My mommy is a barber and she invites a client over. She must have been really angry because she was screaming all night. The next day my mommy invited another client. I think he was saying congrats to her because he was clapping really loud. Now I think my mommy is really good at doing haircut, because this time he was screaming good girl. And I think he works really hard with these people since she makes a lot of money with this job.
Have you ever slept with someone on the first date?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that something like you do regularly, or is it just like?
It depends on how much I like that person.
Okay, so you like this person a lot?
Okay, let me rephrase it. If I like that person, then like I probably will hold off and like maybe until like the second or third date. But if I don't ever think I'm going to see you again, depending on how much fun I had that night, I will debate if I will sleep with you or not.
That's really interesting. Can I ask, why is it that if you really like this guy, why is it that you'd hold back as opposed to someone you're like, okay, I probably won't see him again. Why not? Let's just go with it.
I don't give a fuck about the guy that I'm never going to see again. Like, if you could think anything about me, I literally are irrelevant to me. But then the guy that I do like, I don't want him to think I'm just some kind of girl who would like be easy, or like I want him to think that I also like am a catch. I don't know. Yeah, does that make sense?